Assalamu alaikum. The toughest challenge of COVID 19 is underway. It is better for you to remain in home confinement so that this deadly virus may not affect you. All educational institutions are shut, and every activity that is related to life, or all the activities that are related to life, are completely closed. It is better for you to opt online or offline mode of teaching so that your precious time may not get wasted and you can prepare yourself for the coming examinations that would be on routine basis or online mode or offline mode or whatever the government policy would be. It is class 11 subject political science and topic why is representation necessary in India. First, you do what is representation. You can easily localize this concept. For example, you are reading in an institution where 400 boys and girls are enrolled. And in your institution, sometimes, not sometimes, annually, elections are held for post of a secretary, joint secretary, and other leaders, whether it is class monitor or excursion representative or environmental representative, because all 400 people cannot be involved in the decision making policy. A single person by your choice or by your opinion or by your vote talks on your behalf if some problems may arise in the institution. For example, if problem of syllabus completion arises in your school, your secretary of the school goes to the principal's office where where he puts or she puts the demand in front of principal. So he is representing you because all 400 people or all 400 students cannot be involved. This is why the representation in grassroots level is also necessary. But question arises here, why is representation necessary in India? India is a vast country, or politically it's a vast state. Population of India is 133 crores approximately, and it is seventh largest country in the world. It is always difficult for government of India or state of India to involve all the people in the decision making policies of the government because of its huge size and huge population. In order to overcome this problem of huge population and huge size, representation in India is necessary. For sake of representation, a country is divided into number of constituencies so that a man can represent them by their opinion. Government of India has adopted parliamentary type of government, and where president is the head of the state and the head of the government is prime minister. Approximate length of or approximate strength of the Lok Sabha is 550 or 552, some books say. So there are 543 or 552 constituencies, and these are single member constituencies. Where from your representatives come and who make decisions or laws on your behalf. Because in a country like India or America or China or Canada, direct democracy isn't possible, where people can be directly asked for decision making policies of the government. So, summarizing the fact, it is a very simple thing. Representation in India is necessary because of its huge size and huge population. And all the people, I have already addressed you that 133 crore people approximately live in India. We can't involve them in the decision making policies, so the representation becomes necessary in India. It is enough for today. You can call me on my WhatsApp number 7006671106. This is my WhatsApp number, as well as you can call me if any query arises in your mind regarding this representation, why representation is necessary in India. I am all time available for you, but do concentrate on self studies. There is no substitution for self studies, and follow the directions that are being given by the government to remain safe and sound. Thanks.